Hello, it's Gayle Palmer here from the Living Elements Clinic, and today I thought I'd do a little anatomy lesson. So here is my little spine. It's a little mini spine, but it's a human spine, and it's made up of several parts. The main central column is made up of vertebra, which are bony, and then from some of the vertebra come these little orange bits which represent the nerves coming out from the central nervous system and the spinal cord as it goes down the spine. Right up here at the neck, you can see these little red bits. This is part of the vertebral artery, which makes up a whole ring of arteries which help supply the base of the skull and the head itself. When your person is standing, you have quite an interesting S-curve in your spine. The bit up here is your neck, probably for many people would be a little bit more extended. And then this upper section here is your thoracic vertebra. This is what links onto your ribs and forms your chest. And then quite a long way down, because there are 12 of those, are your lumbar vertebrae, and these are really quite chunky. These give you stability and strength, and their particular mode of action is into side bending and flexion. They don't really do rotation. And then down here at the bottom, we have the sacrum, this triangular bone. This is it from the front on the internal surface. See here, and then you've got these big ischial tuberosities and the other areas. There are 3 parts to the pelvis. So you have the ischial tuberosities down here, you have the ilia here, this big flat spade-like structure, and then at the front you have the 2 pubic rami which meet in the middle in the symphysis pubis. These pelvic bones all meet in the hip joint. Now, when you're standing, many people think that their hips are this part here, but actually your hips are usually much further forward than people imagine and higher up than people imagine. So there's simple anatomy. Now, there can be many anomalies with your spine. You can have degradation in these gaps here between the vertebrae. These are the intervertebral discs. These can get worn and damaged, and everything becomes closer together. This pinches the nerves as they're coming out from the spine through these foramen or holes, and that can cause nerve pain, depending on where the nerve pain ends up going. So you will end up feeling pain or pins and needles or numbness, etc., in the location where that nerve ends. So the lower lumbar vertebra, those nerves go all the way down the leg, which can give you what's called sciatica, pain in the leg. Not always a very helpful diagnosis, a little bit like having a headache. Great, so you've got pain in the head, doesn't actually help you very much. But there can be a number of reasons why you have pain in the leg. Doesn't have to be coming from the spine as a referred pain, could be coming locally as well. Many of the specific benefits of seeing an osteopath is we are able to differentially diagnose where the pain is coming from, what tissues are causing it, and what we can then do about it. Further up into the thoracic spine or dorsal spine here, these areas can have damage from falls, and you can have crush fractures within these vertebrae, often not until someone's in their 50s plus, but those are definitely visible on X-ray. But the vertebrae themselves are a little bit more protected in this area because they've got the ribs coming around and then joining up with the sternum at the front here. But some of the lower ribs don't join up. They join up through the cartilage on the side of your chest wall, anterior chest wall here. And then right at the top, these guys are a bit more vulnerable. They have most of the nerves in them, going all the way down the spine and all of the spinal cord. But we tend to overuse our neck joints and muscles way more than we're designed to. And that's partly because this area, your thoracics, gets stiff from too much sitting, too much looking at your tablet or your phone, too much sitting over a desk where you need to keep your spine and torso stiff and still so that you can do fine motor movement with your hands and arms. And you tend to end up sitting scrunched over like this. That's not great for your chest, it's not good for your neck, and it's not good for the circulation to your head either. So this little structure, designed over thousands of years, might not be perfect because we decided to be bipedal, stand on our legs, rather than being quadrupedal and taking some of the force from our body through our shoulders and our clavicles, our collarbones at the front here. So we have adapted and changed how we're able to use this structure to change the function that we then operate with. It's not perfect, and we tend to take our bodies completely on face value and hope that nothing will ever happen. We don't need to take any actions to look after it either. That's not true. And osteopathy, I can't even say that today. Osteopathy is a fantastic way to keep your spine, your muscles, and your internal organs in fine fettle. Keep them healthy, ensure the blood supply is working properly, making sure that the nerve supply coming out all of these little nerves going to their end organs and tissues are working to the best of their ability. This reduces stress and strain. It helps your nervous system work better, and particularly your nervous system up here, because all of this information goes all the way up to your higher centres too. If you want to work better, function more efficiently, come and see an osteopath on a regular basis. Don't take your health for granted. That's Gayle Palmer from the Living Elements Clinic. If you want to find out more, you can either subscribe to the YouTube channel or seek more information from the website livingelements.co.uk, because your health is my priority. If I can help you work better and function more efficiently, I will do that. If I think you need to get referred somewhere else, I will also do that. I'm based in Sidlesham near Chichester, in a beautiful setting, plenty of car parking and full access. So take advantage, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.